Hare Krishna, all the devotees. My
हरे
humble obeisances to all of you and my Danvat Pranam ji.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी धन्यवाद प्रणाम।
Hare Krishna, Prakash Ram Prabhu ji, Danvat Pranam. Chitra Mohini Devi Dasi and Madhubai Mataji, you both are my co-hosts.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Let us begin with prayers. Prayers are very important. So when I am saying my prayers, I would request you all to say your own prayers, keeping the button mute. Thereafter, we'll have the glorification of Srimad Bhagavatam for a couple of slokas, and then we'll embark on number 22 and 23 verses. They are short verses, and we'll then get on from there. ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त इति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। श्री चैतन्य मनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदामह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुः श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं सागरजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवम् साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य देवम् श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान सहगण ललितां श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी श्री राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। May I request you to follow me? My voice is little disturbed and throat is not that well. Please pardon me for that. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Yam pravrajantamanupetamapeta Dvaipayano virahakatara ajuhava.
Yam pravrajantam anupetamapeta dvaipayano virahakatara ajuhava.
Putreti tanmayataya tarvo binedu stam sarvabhutaradayam manomanatosmi.
पुत्रेति तन्मयतया तरवोऽभिनेदु सर्वभूतहृदयं मुनिमानतोऽस्मि
यः स्वानुभावमखिलश्रुतिसारमेकम् अध्यात्मदीपमतिथितीर्षतां तमोन्दम्
यस्वानुभावमखिलश्रुतिसारमेकम् अध्यात्मदीपम् अतितितीर्षतां तमो अन्धम्
संसारिणामकरुणयाः पुराणगुह्यम् तं व्याससुनुमुपयामि गुरुं मुनीनाम्
संसारिणां करुणयाः पुराणगुह्यम् तं व्याससुमुपयामि गुरुं मुनीनाम्
नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमम्
नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमम्
देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये
देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्
शृणुतां स्वकथा कृष्ण पुण्यश्रवणकीर्तन
शृण्वतां स्वकथाः कृष्णः पुण्यश्रवणकीर्तनः
हृदयन्तस्तोयभद्राणि विदुनोति सुरस्तथा
हृद्यन्तस्तो हि अभद्राणि विधुनोति सुहृत्सखाम्
नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया
नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया
भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवती नैष्ठिकी
भगवती उत्तमा श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी
Daily recitation of Srimad Bhagavatam certainly removes all inauspicious things from our life and worship Lord Krishna, the Uttama Sloka, who can bestow us with the Ishtiki Bhakti. Right. Fifth canto, that is Creative Impetus. Chapter 16, that is the description of Jambudvipa. And verse number 22. Madhumai Mataji, please go ahead.
हरे कृष्णा प्रभुजी ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय यस्तु महाकदम्बः सुपार्श्वनिरूढो यास्तस्य कोटरेभ्यो विनिसृताः पञ्चायाम परिणाः पञ्चमधुधाराः सुपार्श्वशिखरात् पतन्त्यः अपरेण आत्मानम् इलावृतम् अनुमोदयन्ति. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Subbarao Prabhuji, Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Ranat Pranam Prabhuji.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभुजी दंडवत प्रणाम। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय यस्तु महाकदम्बः सुपार्श्वनिरूढो यस्तस्य कोटरेभ्यो विनिस्मृताः पञ्चायमपरिणा पञ्चमधुराराः पञ्चमधुधारा सुपार्श्वशिखरात् पतन्त्योपरेणात्मान मिलावृत मनु मोदयन्ति. हरे कृष्ण प्रभु.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Usha Dayavati Devi Dasi ji. Hare Krishna Mataji. Mataji, you are muted. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Hare Krishna. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Yato Mahakadamba Suparasya Narudaha. Ya Tasya Kotarebhya Vinishata Pancha Ayama Parinaha Pancha Madhudharaha Supasva Shikarat Patantya Aparena Atmanam Ilavartam Anumodayanti. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Thank you. Venkata Narasimha Das Prabhuji. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Hare Krishna
Go on.
Prabhuji. Yastu Mahakadambaha Suparsanirudo Yastasya Kotarebhyo Vinistrutaha Panchayama Parinaha Pancha Madhudharaha Suparsa Sikarat Patanto Aparena Atmana Ilavrata Anumodayanti. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Thank you. Anjali Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी। यह तु महाकदम्बः सुपार्श्वनिरूढः यः तस्य कोटरेभ्यः विनिसृता पञ्च आयां परिणाः पञ्चमधुधाराः सुपार्श्वशिखरात् पतन्त्याः अपरेण आत्मानाम् इलावृतम् अनुमोदयन्ति। हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी।
Thank you. Chitra Mohini Devi Dasi ji. Hare Krishna Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. यस्तु महाकदम्ब सुपार्श्वनिरोढो यस्तस्य कोटिरेभ्यो विनुसृताः पञ्चाय आयां परिणाः पञ्चमधुधाराः शिखरात् पतन्त्यो अपरेणात्मान् इलावृताम् अनुमोदयन्ति. हरे कृष्ण प्रभु. थैंक
Thank
यू.
you, Mataji. Prakash Rao Prabhuji. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Dandavat Pranam Prabhuji.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी, धन्यवाद प्रणाम। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। यस्तु महाकदम्बः सुपार्श विरूढो यस्तस्य कोटरेभ्यो विनिसृताः पञ्चयामम् अपरिणाः पञ्च मधुरायाः सुपार्शशिखरावत् पतन्त्यो अपरेणात्मनम् इलावृत अनुमोदयन्ति। हरे कृष्ण प्रभु।
Thank you, Prabhuji. Prafulla Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी। प्रणाम प्रभु जी। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। यस्तु महाकदम्बः सुपार्श्वनिरूढः यस्तस्य कठोरभ्यः विनिसृताः पञ्चयं परिणाः पञ्चमधुधाराः सुपार्श्वशिखरात् पतन्त्यो अपरेणात्मानम् इलावृतम् अनुमोदयन्ति। हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी। थैंक यू प्रभु जी।
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you. Madhumati Vilasini Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी, दंडवत प्रणाम प्रभु जी। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। यस्तु महाकदम्बः सुपार्श्वनिरूढः यास्तस्य कोटरेभ्यः विनिःश्रिताः पञ्चायाम अपरीणाः पञ्चमधुधाराः शिखरात् पतन्त्यो अपरेणात्मनम् इलावृतम् अनुमोदयन्ति। थैंक यू प्रभु जी। हरे कृष्ण।
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Puspa Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी. नमस्कारं प्रभु जी. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. यस्तु महाकदम्ब सुवास्व निरुडेदयास्कोडरेभ्यो विनिः श्रुदा पञ्जायाम परिणाहः पञ्जुमधुतारा सुपार्श्व शिखरात् पतन्त्यो परनेत्मानं लीलावृतम् अनुमोदयन्ति. हरे कृष्ण प्रभुजी. थैंक यू प्रभुजी.
Thank you, Mataji. Madhumati Vilasini Vadevi Dasi ji, can you read synonyms for us?
Sure, Prabhuji. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Yah, which, to, but, Mahakadamba, the tree named Mahakadamba. Suparshva Niruddha, which stands on the side of the mountain, known as Suparshva. Yah, which, Tasya, of that, Kotarebhyah, from the hollows, Vini Harshitah, flowing, Pancha, 5, Ayama, Vyama, a unit of measurement of about 8 feet, Pari Naha, whose measurement, Pancha, 5, Madhu Dhara, flower of honey, Suparshva Shikharat, from the top of Suparshva mountain. Prabhuji, can you scroll little bit up? Madhu Dhara, flow of honey. Thank you, Prabhuji. Suparshikharat, from the top of Suparshva mountain. Patantaya, flowing down. Aparneya, on the western side of Sumeru mountain. Atmanam, the whole of. Ilavratam, Ilavrata Varsha. Anumodayanti, make fragrant. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Madhumati Vilasini Devi Dasi, for a wonderful recitation. Prakash Rao Prabhuji, I forgot to tell you, you are co-host to lower the hands.
Okay,
Thank
sir.
you.
Okay, Prabhuji. Pranam.
Translation. On the side of Suparswa mountain stands a big tree called Mahakadamba, which is very celebrated. From the hollows of this tree flow 5 rivers of honey, each about 5 vyamas wide. These flowing honey falls incessantly from the top of the Supurvrasha mountain and flows all around Ilavrata Varsha, beginning from the western side. Thus, the whole land is saturated with the pleasing fragrance. Purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The distance between the one hand and another when one spreads both the arms is called Vyama. This comes to about 8 feet. Thus, each of the rivers was about 40 feet wide, making a total of about 200 feet. Right, we'll go ahead with the next sloka.
Narsimha, Venkata Narsimha.
Yes.
Please, will you please read this?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Yahi upayanjanana mukhanirvasito vayuhu samantat satayojanam anu vasayati. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes, Madhumayi Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. याह हि उपयुञ्जानानां मुखनिर्वासितो वायुः समन्तात् शतयोजनम् अनुवासयति. थैंक यू प्रभु जी.
उषा धन्वंतरी माता जी, उषा।
हरे हरे कृष्ण।
हरे कृष्ण माता जी।
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। प्रणाम प्रभु जी। या हि उपयुञ्जाननं मुख निर्वासित वायुः समन्ता सतयोजनम् अनुवासयति। थैंक यू प्रभु जी। हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी।
हरे कृष्ण सुब्बाराव प्रभु जी, प्रणाम प्लीज।
प्रणाम प्रभु जी। हरे कृष्ण।
हरे कृष्ण।
प्रणाम। या ह्युपयुञ्जानानां मुखनिर्वासितो वायुः समन्ताच्छतयोजन मनुवासयति। हरे कृष्ण।
हरे कृष्ण माता जी, थैंक यू। मधुमती माता जी।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी, दंडवत
हरे
प्रणाम प्रभु
कृष्ण,
जी।
धन्यवाद, प्रणाम।
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। या हि उपयुज्यानानां मुखनिर्वासितः वायुः समन्ताक्षत योजनम् अनुवासयति। थैंक यू प्रभु जी। हरे कृष्ण।
थैंक यू अम्मा। आई विल रीड प्रभु। या हि उपयञ्जनानां मुखनिर्वासितो वायुः समन्तासतयोजनम् अनुवासयति। हरे कृष्ण।
हरे
नेक्स्ट
कृष्ण।
अंजलि माता जी।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी।
हरे कृष्ण।
याह हि उपयुज्यानानाम मुखनिर्वासितः वायुः समन्तात शतयोजनम् अनुवासयति। हरे कृष्ण।
हरे कृष्ण। प्रफुल्ला,
हरे
प्रफुल्ला।
कृष्ण प्रभु।
सॉरी, नॉट
प्रणाम
एबल टू
प्रभु जी।
प्रोनाउंस प्रॉपर्ली। हरे कृष्ण।
यावोपजञ्जनानां मुखनिर्वासितो वायुः समन्तात् शतयोजनम् अनुवासयति। हरे कृष्ण प्रभु।
नेक्स्ट हरे कृष्णा। नेक्स्ट लक्ष्मी माता जी।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु।
हरे
या हि उपयुञ्जानानां मुखनिर्वासितवायुः समन्तात् शतयोजनम् अनुवासयति। थैंक यू प्रभु। हरे कृष्ण।
थैंक यू माँ। चित्रा मोहिनी माता जी प्रणाम
प्रणाम
चलुत्तारा। ओके।
प्रभु जी।
ओके।
हरे हरे
हरे
कृष्ण।
कृष्णा।
ओम
हरे
नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। या उपयुञ्जानानां मुखनिर्वासितो वायुः समन्त च शतयोजनाम् अनुवासयति। हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी। थैंक यू
हरे
प्रभु जी।
कृष्णा। हरे कृष्णा। थैंक यू। गैलेक्सी S9
रेवती माता जी।
रेवती यानी।
हरे
ओके।
कृष्ण प्रभु जी।
रेवती
ओम
माता जी।
नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। येहा प्रयुजनानां मुखनिर्वासितो वायुः समन्तो शतयोजन अनुवासयति। हरे कृष्ण। हरे
हरे
कृष्ण।
कृष्णा।
थैंक यू वेरी मच।
Thank you. Thank you very much, Prakash Rao Prabhuji.
हरे कृष्णा।
Synonyms. Can I request Revati Mataji to read the synonyms for us?
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी। थैंक यू वेरी मच प्रभु जी। यह यह which those flows of honey. Indeed. उप उप अयुन जनानां of those who drinks मुख मुख निर्वर्तितः vidyuha as emanating from the mouths. Samana all around Sata Yojana up to 100 yojanas, 800 miles. Anavasayanti makes sweetly flavored. Thank you very much for Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mataji. Translation. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The air carrying the scent from the mouths of those who drink that honey perfumes the land for 100 yojanas around. It's a beautiful description of a tree that has been Mahakadamba, from which the rivers flow of 5 different rivers beginning from the western side, and each one is about 80 feet wide, and ultimately it makes about 200 feet wide river flow. The river is filled with honey, and you know when the honey flows, it's a slow flow, but leaves a fragrance in the sand. And Srila Prabhupada describes here that even those who are drinking this water, their mouth also spreads the scent of honey. We all are habituated to take honey in a spoon, and that too from a covered bottle. And so to smell a honey, you have to take the nose right near the top of the bottle. So we are not used to the imagination even of a honey smell or a fragrance in the room. So this scenario is quite different than what our imagination can be stretched. But I'm sure it must be very blissful and very pleasant that honey smells for as long as about 100 yojanas. This long thing about 800 miles. The descriptions are very pleasing, very nice. And we only wish we could see all these things. But to do that, you got to go back to Godhead. And to go back to Godhead, you have to do a bhakti that is ahaitukik and continuous, uninterrupted. Only that bhakti is a pure, loving, devotional service to the Lord, and that can bring us to the Lord for bhakti directly to Him. For that, we have to start with a Vaidhi bhakti, and then we go into a Raga bhakti. You all know Vaidhi bhakti is the principles and regulations followed like rules. And when you follow the rules strictly, you evolve yourself into following these rules eventually, automatically. That's where the raga stage starts. Ultimately, you go into a sadhana stage and then bhav and prayer. Of course, there are details of 9 different stages of devotional service, but these are the stages that you pass through. Bhava is something that is intense in your mind, and the consciousness doesn't think anything else than Lord Krishna. And this bhava or rati is almost there all the time, all the waking hours and sleeping hours. And that ultimately leads to an overwhelming love or prema. And prema stage is considered to be the ultimate stage of devotional service. We all look forward to this stage, but we all wonder when will we reach this stage. As I said earlier, you have to begin with devotional service very sincerely and with a devotion, with a determined mind. That is possible only when you have total faith in what you are doing. John F. Kennedy used to say that before you convince anyone else, you got to convince yourself. And convincing yourself beyond doubt is very, very important. First step in beginning anything to be done with total faith, total determination, and total courage. Unless a total strength is used, total faith is created, and total determination is there, halfway throughs are not going to take you anywhere. Let us begin with Japamala. We must concentrate on Japamala and finish 16 required hours. Each time you got to concentrate on the direction where the mind is always there. See that mind remains conscious of Krishna's presence and name. If that can be achieved, you have been winning the war. These are very important things. Besides the 10 cardinal principles of japa, wherein you speak loudly, you hear clearly, and you have Krishna in your mind when you speak and when you hear. Unless this kind of consciousness is changed, we are not achieving anything at all. We are going 2 steps forward and 1 step backward. And that makes life disheartening. The bhakti should be strong and should be powerful, that drives your thinking in the further progress of bhakti rather than anything. If you start feeling a rewarding inside you, you certainly would be running faster than what you are doing right now. All these determinations begin with humble first steps. And so all our steps as neophytes, you, me, all of us are neophytes. And when we neophytes are trying to do things, we must concentrate and see that whatever things we are doing as per the rules and regulations established by the scriptures and spoken by the acharyas. If we do that, the chances of falling apart on a wrong path would be very, very difficult, or the chances would be less. And that would create further faith and determination strong enough to go on. People do complain that the beginning is good. The going in the beginning is very, very good. But a time comes when you start feeling lethargy because you feel that you've done long enough. Mind you, the goal is going back to Godhead, and there is nothing long enough or good enough until the goal is achieved. This kind of determination requires a lot of courage, and that's why it has been said that bhakti is only done by people who are the strongest and the most courageous. We'll have to be strong, we'll have to be most courageous, we'll have to be determined, and we'll have to walk a long way. The description that we see here and that of earlier descriptions are so magnificent that our eyes are always thirsty of seeing such physical manifestations. So in other words, We took 21 and 22 today. 21 actually is connected with verse 20, which is known as Jambuvada. The mud from the banks of Jambu River, you call it Jambu or Jambu, moistened by the flowing juices and dried in the air and sunshine, transforms into gold called Jambunada. The heavenly denizens use this to make ornaments to decorate their youthful and beautiful wives. That was part of 21 and 22, that encrusted mud on the river banks of Jambu River is used for the purpose of making ornaments and decorating the wives of the demigods and denizens. 22 that we took again actually is clubbed with 23. And 22 and 23 together says that Mahakadamba tree on Mount Supersoa, from its hollows flows 5 rivers of honey. Each one is 12 meters wide, that spread all over Ilavrata Varsha on the western side. They are talking western side of Ilavrata Varsha. And saturating the land with a pleasant fragrance. The air carrying the scent from the mouth of those who drink the honey perfumes the land for about 100 yojanas around. So in short, here 2 verses 20 and 21 and 22 and 23 are clubbed to tell us that the encrusted mud of the flowing Jambu River is used as jambu mud and to make ornaments. Jambu MAD mat. And the honey rivers that flow from the tree, Kadamba tree, is actually spreading fragrance for about 100 yojanas. Any question, any addition, any revelation, any queries? Please go ahead. Any comments? I'm sorry, my throat is bad. By the way, Mataji, go ahead.
Hare
I
Krishna.
have several handicaps today, unfortunately. My throat is bad. Somehow my laptop speaker doesn't function very well and produces a weird sound. Go ahead, by the way,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna. My question is, this Jambudvipa belongs to the material world only, no, Prabhuji? Because the
Sorry?
description, this
Yes.
Jambudvipa belongs to material world only. So that it comes in the
Yes.
Bhumandala only. That is when what is written in the Shloka 5, text 5, Prabhuji. That's why.
Yes, in fact, the Jambudvipa is a part of cosmic manifestation.
Material world
The
only.
material world, yes.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to confirm because the description of Jambudvipa, all these trees and all the rivers, magnificent rivers, natural coming from the fruits, but they are in the material world only. So our
Yes.
aim is of the spiritual world, no, Prabhuji?
Sorry, come again, Mataji.
This all comes in the material world only, Jambudvipa.
Yes, Mataji.
So our
They
aim
are
should be in the spiritual world.
describing the earth and the material cosmic manifestation of our planet.
Yeah, this because it comes in the material world. So our aim should be not going to Jambudvipa. Our aim should be going out of this to the spiritual world. So
Yes,
it's,
settled.
Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji. Thank you for
Thank
that
you, Prabhuji.
clearing. Thank you.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Mataji, that's why this, as Prabhuji has said, that cosmic war, earth, they are describing about the earth and part of this earth only. In all our rituals and all that, no, yajnas and all, we start with Jambudvipe, Bharta Vrishe, so Nama, Varshe. Those Rutu, all those things we tell. That's why all these things, they refer only from Jambudvipa, Jambudvipe. Am I correct, Prabhuji? Hare Krishna.
Yes, that's true.
My question was, it is only in the material world. So the description given by Shukamuni is to say that this material world is having this much of all this so much a magnificent thing, but we have to aim at not this to the spiritual world.
Actually, Mataji, the material world in the good olden time of Yudhishthir Maharaj and other people, Sukdev Maharaj and the Parikshit Maharaj was quite fascinatingly wonderful one. We all have destroyed it to the extent and brought it to the extent that we can't now imagine the original material world also.
Yes, Prabhuji, sir.
That's true.
We made it in a garbage world.
Yes. Hare Krishna.
Thank you for clarifying, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, can I request you to post that second drawing from the three you have posted? That is little bit blur if I try to zoom it. The second one of Kailasha, Meru Parvata.
I couldn't. Could you come again, Mataji? Sorry, my
Yeah,
speaker
okay.
is not good.
Those three drawings you have posted, no, Prabhuji, of Meru, Mandar, Parvata.
Yeah,
So the second one is quite blur. If you try to zoom it and see the names, no, you cannot read. So if you can post it, it's a request.
I'll do that.
Thank you,
Yes, the
Prabhuji.
slide you are talking about, the second slide.
Yes.
I'll do that, Mataji. Certainly, I'll
Thank
zoom again and sure.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. If there are no further questions,
Prabhuji,
please. Yes,
your
Prakash Ram.
that sixth date that was not posted, I think.
Yeah, one of the days.
Kada, one of the days it is
Yeah,
missing.
I'm sorry.
No, no
Yeah,
sarees on this
I'll try
platform.
and find out today and post it.
I say,
One of the days is missed, I know.
yeah.
I think Mataji took it and I recorded it, but there is some problem somewhere that I couldn't pick it up easily. We tried through the YouTube. We'll try again and get it for you. Sure.
We wish you to
Thank you very much
get
for
you well soon, Prabhuji.
thank you very much for
Okay.
noticing that.
Maybe that very chill weather at Ahmedabad, huh? Hare
Well,
Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much for attending the class. We really appreciate it. And all of you have the wonderful Krishna conscious day.
Your words are instructions to me. So when Subbarao told me same thing in person, so on some occasion he came to my house and took my
Yeah,
blessings of his. So he personally told it is your person. So it's all right. It happened. I think. So
yeah.
she really hurt my feelings, Prabhuji. Okay,
I'm
I have
thankful.
to 2 months so I have to reconcile. It happens, all Krishna.
Yeah,
Now she is a well experienced about a spiritual line on this for quite many years, Mataji.
yes.
Okay. Okay, Prabhuji. No, nothing.
Thank you very much.
I love
Thank
to join others. All Matajis are wonderful people. Thank you.
you.
Hare
Thank you very
Krishna,
much, and I am thankful to you and
Hare
Shukra
Krishna, Hare
Prabhuji, both
Krishna.
of you. Hare Krishna.
All
Vancha
pranamas to you and all Matajis, Prabhuji.
Vancha, Radha
Prabhuji.
Krishna Prabhuji, Surya
Vaishnava.
Prakash Rao Prabhuji, we missed you Prabhuji.
Oh, no. in
Hare
our,
Krishna.
in
Pranam
our
Prabhuji.
Telugu, Bhagavata, and everything slokas, I will be very too much active. So much. They all say the same thing, Mataji. Sal, God has given so much of energy for me at this age also.
Thank
I am
you.
doing Prabhuji. I passed by Bhakti Shastri and I am now doing Bhakti Vaibhav also, Prabhuji. Started.
Okay.
I don't know how long I can do it. This course is 3 years in Telugu.
Lovely. That's
So that we will be in touch with this,
yeah.
this thing.
Because
Some good
our
activity.
aim is Krishna,
Yeah.
and until Krishna does something, we'll remain stuck to them.
Recently, November, I turned to 78, Prabhuji. I
Yeah.
wish all people to wish me so that I should complete all these 12 skandhas.
I'm sure you will, Prabhuji, and
Please.
we'll pray for you and pray for us
Yeah,
all.
yeah. Hare
Thank
Krishna,
you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, all of
Pranam.
you. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha, Kuprasiddhubhya evacha, Patita Nama Pavanebhyo, Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Thank you very much, Subharao Prabhuji. Thank you very much, Prakash Rao Prabhuji, and all the devotees that you attended the class. Thank you.
Krishna, thank you,
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you
Hare
so much.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.